Okay, hi. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate to you how to use your graphic calculator to use Euler's method. Okay, so here is an example. All right, given that dy dx equals to y minus x squared plus 2, okay, where y of 0 equals to 0, okay, that's the initial condition. All right, when x equals to 0, y is 0. All right, use Euler's method with step size h equals to 0.2, okay, to find the value of y of 1. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're going to come into this first calculator screen and select the calculator, the list and spreadsheet, alright, more. So I'm going to select this, okay, and I'm going to come to this screen. Okay, so in column A is going to be my x values, okay, so my first value I'm going to put in is 0, okay. Now, because the step size is 0.2, okay, the next value here will be 0 plus 0.2, okay, or just 0.2. Now, and we're going to fill this up until we get, okay, 1. Now, of course, you could press this 0.4, 0.6, and so on and so forth, but what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to select this column, okay, this cell, and then press Shift, and while holding down Shift, I will press the down key, such that I select both, okay? Then I'm going to fill it all the way to the end, okay? So there are a few ways you could do it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to press Control, alright, with these two selected, and then Menu. And I'm going to select Fill, okay? And then making use of the down key, I'm just going to select all the way until I fill until 1, alright? So here I will need to fill up to cell 6, okay, because the numbers actually add up to 1, okay? So but if you're not so sure, alright, you can just fill a certain number, okay, first, and then you can adjust later. So but I think I need up to 6, and yes, I'm right. Alright, so press enter, okay, to release, alright, this. So you can see that, okay, now I have filled up my A column, okay, with values of x. Okay, now how about the B column? B column is going to be values of y, so I'm going to press, okay, the buttons all the way until I get to this column, and I'm going to put in the initial value of y first, okay, which is simply 0, okay, as given. Now, column C is going to be my dy dx values, okay? So using the formula that's given to me for the differential equation, I'm going to compute this, okay? Now, but instead of doing it separately and then filling in here, I'm going to make use of these two cells to help me to figure out what this number is. Okay, so the formula for dy dx is x minus y squared plus 2, okay? So I'm going to go to my keypad, I'm going to press equal to x, which is, well, a1, okay? So I press a1, alright, minus y squared, which is b, okay, so and here I'm going to press b1, okay, and then I'm going to press square, and then plus 2. Okay, now what I'm going to do in short is I'm going to take this cell, I'm going to fill all the cells with this formula, and the GTC is smart enough to put a2 minus b2 square plus 2 in this second cell here, okay, c2, and then similarly for c3, it's going to put a3 minus b3 square plus 2, okay, and so on and so forth, okay. So this is kind of helping you to make your life easier rather than to have to calculate everything one by one. Right, so I press enter, okay, and I get the value of dy dx and x equals to 2. Okay, and similarly to just now, I will press upwards, okay, press Control, Menu, okay, Fill, and I'm going to scroll down all the way until I fill all the way to the end. Okay, so that's cell number 6, okay, and then press enter to release. Okay, so at this stage you can see that there's no values here, but that's fine because, well, you don't actually have any numbers over here, okay? So the last thing they want to do is to fill in the values of y, okay? So what's y? Well, y, the formula for y is actually y0, okay, the earlier one, okay, plus the value of the gradients, okay, in the former step, times the step size, okay, that's given by Euler's method. So similar to here, okay, in step C, I'm going to press equal to, okay, the value of y0, which is b1, okay, then plus, alright, dy dx initially, so that's c1, okay, then times 0.2, okay, because that's the step size, okay, press enter. Alright, and as you can see here, it immediately updates with 2.04. okay, because as you can see just now when we did that, all right, you can actually see that all the values are A2 now, right? This is actually smart enough. You see, if I scroll down, I get A3 minus B3 squared plus 2, right, and so on and so forth, okay? So right now, this second column, I'm going to have to iterate, right, as well, and generate the values accordingly. So how do I impose this on the next cell? Simply Control Menu, Fill, and then I scroll downwards so that I can fill all the values, okay, accordingly. And so the answer that I'm going to get eventually, the answer target is 1.57216. Okay, in terms of presentation, please copy all the values in this table, okay, preferably to 4 decimal places, all right, so that you can show the working necessary. All right, so that's all for this video. Thank you very much.